Hey, Shalom. Shalom, call law Yahawah. Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And Shalom to the hopeful elect. Alright. Real quick, I came across this motivational quotes. And it's a couple of quotes from different, let's read right here. It says, let me go back up here. It says Proverbs from different countries, okay? All right, and you got a few proverbs from different countries, like Chinese, Scottish, English. The one that caught my eye was this French one, okay? It says to know the progress of a nation, and I'm right here. Oops, locking. Right here, French, okay, at number 6, okay? To know the progress of a nation, look at its woman. Okay, and we heard the quote from the elder apostles on down. We hear the quote that from elder apostle Tahar, we hear the quote. This captivity wouldn't have been so bad if our woman was with us. But the Lord had to make it that much worse. He had to make it that worse. To where a woman shall compass a man. And you could tell the progress. We are a nation dwelling under many nations. Okay, we are a nation. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that real quick. Okay. All right. But Isaiah chapter 45, verse 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. Okay, and that's that same world. The same world that belongs to the Most High Yahawashi. Okay. All right. There's another one out there. It says, but Israel shall be saved. Why will we be saved? Because we're scattered amongst all the different nations. Okay. We're scattered amongst them. And, we're in captivity. There's no other way to explain that. All right. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord, Yahawah with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. Okay. And that's the truth. The Lord is coming back to save Israel. All right. First and foremost, his elect. And then the elect is going to bring back the 2/3. Okay. Which they wouldn't be 2/3 no more in the kingdom. Okay. Let's go this right here, showing that we dwell amongst different nations, and they seek to destroy us. Okay. Let us cut them off. Okay. And this is what we need salvation from. Okay. Because they seek our life, all right? And I go up to see what 1. Psalms chapter 83, verse 1. And who else would know other than King David? Okay. He was a king. He went to war. He went to battle, All right. Keep not thy silence, O power. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O power. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult. Okay. Different enemies could be Moab, Ammonites, all these different Cushites, all the Edomite nations, okay, all the Canaanite nations, okay, the Arabs, the Ishmaelites, all these different nations, man. They are enemies, okay? For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance, okay? And that was for a time, man. The name of Israel was no more in remembrance, man. They took our heritage, They took our heritage, they turned a lot of things upside down, man. Okay. It says right here in 6, it says to know the progress of a nation, look at its woman. And you can look at our woman, man. You can look at our woman. Why? And I'm just going to type this in to see what it pulls up. What is the angry black woman trope? Okay, such stereotypes include the myth of the angry black woman that characterize these women as aggressive. And it's not a myth, okay? It's the truth. Aggressive, ill-tempered, illogical, illogical, overbearing, hostile, and ignorant without provocation. Okay? Alright. And a woman is supposed to be submissive, okay? These women are not submissive to us, man. Our woman, and I'm not, when I say a black woman, I'm not just talking about, you know, I'm not just talking about just the black women. I'm talking about all of our nation's women, you know. But mostly we focus on the three tribes, you know, the southern kingdoms, okay? Be evil. But this is ultimately talking about all of them, okay? All right. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54. And this goes all into the fact that verse right here says to know the progress of a nation. So these nations know the progress of us, you know, through many things, okay? But one of the ones that, one of the ones that they do know of our progress, it says through our woman, man. Okay, the French is telling you that right here. That's a wise quote, man. That's a very wise quote. Okay, to know the progress of a nation, look at its woman. That is a wise quote right there, man. Very wise quote, okay? And it's the Lord willing, it's the spirit that allowed me to catch that, because, you know, I was like, man, just scrolling on Facebook, I'm just like, wow, look at Proverbs of different countries. Let me start reading this shit, okay? To know the progress of a nation, look at its woman. I'm going to read it again. To know the progress of a nation, look at its woman, okay? Because if you got the woman ruling over the men, that nation is fucking through, okay? All right, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother and toward the wife of his bosom and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. And, you know, we see that in today's time too. Let me jump down to 56. The tender, delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness. Man, these women used to be tenderness, beautiful. Okay, the Lord really did a number. All right, they wouldn't even raise their hand at you. Okay. All right, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not venture to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter, man. Okay. So that shows you a separation between family, man. So anytime you had the man and the woman separated from each other, okay, then the other nation can see that and work on your woman and put them against you, man. And ultimately, it was the Most High Yahawashi, okay. A woman shall compass a man. And anytime you have a woman compassing a man, you know, you have a fallen nation of men, okay? You know, when we get in order, I mean, when everything is in order, when we get back in rulership, Lord willing, we'll be of that number elect. When we get back in rulership, man, our women ain't gonna, man, they're not gonna listen, man. They're not gonna be doing what they doing in these times now, okay? It won't even be programming their spirit to be able to go off. Okay, it's gonna be, everything's gonna be, you know, in a working together motion, man. Everything's gonna be perfect. Okay, it's gonna be like, damn, you know, that goddamn Shaquanda, she turned into you know, Sarah, a beautiful, humble woman. Okay, humility woman. All right. You know, right now they're walking with stretched forth necks. Let me grab that real quick before I grab this one. Stretched forth. And roughly paraphrasing. All right. Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16. Moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks, and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore the Lord Yahawashi will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord Yahawashi will discover their secret parts. Okay? And that day the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their cows, and their round tires like the moon, the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers, the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs, and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings, the rings and nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel, and the mantles and the wimples and the crisping pins. The changeable suits of apparel, man. You see these women now, they went from wearing, modest clothing to showing their ass. Okay, the Lord really did a number. Verse 23, the glasses and the fine linen and the hoods and the veils. Okay. And it come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stank. Fellas know, our women sometimes don't smell too good down there. All right. And instead of a girdle, a rent. And instead of well set hair, baldness. Okay. And we know. I'm going to say one name, Jada Pinkett. And instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth. Okay. And burning instead of beauty, man. These women burning. Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war, and her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground, man. Okay. So let me go back here. Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O backsliding, how long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. Okay, so it says right here, oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. It's all right, man, because guess what? The French said it. It says, to know the progress of a nation, look at its woman. Okay, that was the quote. To know the progress of a nation, look at its woman. Okay. All right. And you women, man, you did compass a man. Esau set you guys up to be, to go to school and think you're better than the men, okay? Which is scriptural right now. Us men, we went off, okay? So we got to bear the indignation of the Lord, okay? We went off, man, and the Lord had the woman compass us. He put the woman first, which she's a ball of confusion and emotion. He put the woman first to represent our nation, man. And that's trouble in itself, man. Because a man can't really, 9 times out of 10, a man can't really fuck over a man. Okay? I mean, come on now. A man ain't going to let this man run over him 10 times. But a woman will. Okay? And that's what Esau did, with Eve. Okay? That's what the serpent did with Eve, Slakia. That's what the serpent did with Eve. Okay? He beguiled her. All right? He let her know that you don't need your husband in place to talk business. You don't need your husband around to talk business, okay? And that's the first sin she committed, not indulging with her husband first, not getting her husband's, not coming her husband out there talking to a man without, having a husband there, man. That's going off, okay? It might not be written as a sin, but that is going off for a woman to just be talking big business like that without her man being there, okay? Like, what are you thinking? But this is the results that we live in now. Okay, Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. Okay, and let's get a definition of compass real quick, which you can kind of get the notion, according to the way it's said in the scripture. But let's furthermore get that understanding, okay? All right, because, you get more in depth, You get more in depth. Okay, Jeremiah 31. Okay. You get more in depth and you get more, you feel good when you walk away from the table that you got all the understanding for it. Let me see. Right here, Shalakia. All right. Shalakia. Compass, all right.
Strong's H5437. Savav. Savav.
All right. This has a primitive root to revolve, surround, or border. Used in various applications, literally or figuratively, bring, cast, fetch, lead. Okay? Make, walk, whirl, round about, be about on every side. Right. We're compassed. These women are fucking, right now, in this kingdom, these women rule over us, man. Alongside with Esau, Edom. Okay, apply, avoid, beset, besiege, bring again, carry, about, change, cause to come about. Fetch, compass, about, around, on every side. Okay, every side you see a nagging ass woman. All right, our woman. You don't see the other nation's woman going out of order. Our woman. Okay. Close, come, compass, go, stand, roundabout, enclose, remove, return, set, sit down, turn self about, side away. All right. To turn about or around or aside or back or towards, go about or around, surround, encircle, change direction. To turn about. Okay. Be brought around, change. To march or walk around. Go partly around. Okay. Let's see what we get. To turn myself, close around, turn around. To be turned over to. We were turned over to these women, man. These women compassed us. Let me see. To turn. Right here. To turn. Cause to turn back, reverse, bring over. Turn into, bring round. To cause to go around, surround, compass, encompass, to be turned, to be surrounded, man. We surrounded by these wicked ass docile women, man. Okay, in which we deserve it. Okay. I know it's Micah chapter. Well, let's go here. We got Micah chapter 2, verse 10, I believe it is. Micah chapter 2, verse 10. No, it's like it. That's right. No, it's not Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Definitely gonna have to go here. I will bear the indignation. Micah 7 and 9. Micah chapter 7 and 9. I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light and I shall behold his righteousness. Okay, so we have to bear the indignation because we sinned against him. Okay, and part of that is our woman, compassing us about, ruling over us. Okay, being the spokesman of this nation, all right, of Israel right now, the spokespersons of, on the wicked side, on the left hand side, the Eve speaks for this nation, man. These weak ass men, okay, if you ain't out there prophesying the downfall of this kingdom and prophesying against this bitch, you a weak ass man, because that's our job, man. We coming back in order, man. Okay, Lord willing, man. We coming back in order under the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. We coming back in order, man. And we not dealing with Esau, Edom, and his fucking antics with Eve again. We gonna get this shit right. Lord willing, we endure to the end, and we up out of here, man. We're tired of our woman disrespecting us, okay, going against us. And I'm just not speaking for one house. I'm speaking for everybody, man. This whole nation. Okay, when you have a woman representing you, and I ain't talking about Kamala Harris. I'm talking about all these fucking N-dubs, all these Latino women, all the Northern Kingdom women. Okay, hey, shout out Gad. Gad, it seems to be that their woman is in order. Okay, but I ain't, I'm just saying every time I see a video, it seems to be that, but it might not be. Okay, but shout out Gad, but hey, all right. Anyways, and when I see the Indians, it seems like their woman is always in, modest apparel, and they fucking shutting their mouth and they not speaking over the men. But when it comes to fucking the Southern Kingdom, shit, You know what I mean? But yeah, okay. So hey, they shout out to the men that's woken up to the truth and in truth and sincerity and pushing this nation forth with Yahawashi in the right way. Okay, because we no longer gonna let the woman roll over us. Okay, run over us. Okay, the Lord has started a new thing now. It's gonna be turned back the right way. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to say that, man. I saw that quote and it's a beautiful quote. It says, it was a French proverb, and it said, to know the progress of a nation, look at its woman. Okay, and that was a beautiful quote, man. Let me see if I can pull that up one more time. French proverb. And we know proverb to be a wise saying. Okay? French proverb. To know the progress of a nation, look at its women. Okay. Beautiful. Come on, man. Okay. Okay, Proverbs. Okay, this is exactly what I was looking at right here. Verse 6 right here. And I'm going to copy and paste it. Okay, look. To know the progress of a nation, look at its women. Okay, and goddamn it, you can tell we at the bottom, man. Oh, nation not desire. You got these other scriptures. Oh, nation not desire. Proverb and byword. These other nations take us as a joke because we have who to represent us? This dumbass Eve. Okay, but it's no longer representing us because the prophets are set forth now, and that's why you see Eve being swallowed up by the men with power, and men not even inside the truth, men outside the truth too, like Kevin Samuels and these men coming at them, showing them you ain't the true representations, you ain't the true representators of our nation. So sit the fuck back, okay? Sit the fuck back and sit down and fucking get this calluses off your foot and this stink out your shit, okay? All right, so I might even go through this more. This is very nice. Proverbs from different countries, what it was, okay? So Shalom, call all Yahawah, by Hashem, Yahawashi, by Hashem, Rekah Quadash. That honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And Shalom to the hopeful elect, all right? It's your brother Awad, coming out there. You're not coming out there, and teaching to the 12 tribes, the 12 lost tribes of Israel, okay? Which consists of the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, all right? We're out there trying to get you guys to come back to the law, okay? Well, not to the law, to the Lord. Come back to the Lord and His law, statutes, and commandments, okay? And His commands is the whole Bible, So with that, I'm gonna say Shalom. All right.